images of the universe like we have never seen before.
This image is one of the most iconic of all Hubble images.
Everyone is always trying to outdo each other with bigger and more extravagant claims, but NASA has revealed something truly amazing that stands out from the rest. An image from the Hubble Telescope, a secret whispered among the stars, shows an extensive city floating in the cosmos. A stunning sight that left even the seasoned experts at NASA astonished. What if this discovery could rewrite everything we know about our place in the universe? Join us as we delve into a realm where the lines between science and myth blur. Valinor Hills on Mars marks the final stop for the Ingenuity Helicopter, a tiny flying robot that was part of a bigger mission to explore Mars. This place is named after a fictional location, blending our dreams with real scientific achievements. The mission, called Mars 2020 Perseverance, is about learning more about Mars to prepare for human visits one day. Ingenuity showed us that flying on Mars is possible, even though Mars has very thin air. Some people might wonder how it can fly there. Mars does have an atmosphere, but it's much less dense than Earth's, mainly composed of carbon dioxide, and has only about 1% of Earth's air pressure. For Ingenuity to fly, its blades spun faster than a helicopter's on Earth. Many discussions exist about the possibility and science of missions like Ingenuity's. These conversations show people's interest in space exploration and their different opinions. Ingenuity's success suggests we might use bigger helicopters on Mars in the future, demonstrating the creative thinking behind space exploration. The teamwork behind these missions highlights the collaborative effort to push the boundaries of our knowledge about space. The Perseverance rover and Ingenuity helicopter symbolize our curiosity and ambition to explore new territories. Valinor Hills connects the imaginative worlds of fiction with the concrete realities of our space endeavors, reminding us how imagination fuels scientific discovery. These missions don't just increase our understanding of the universe, they inspire us to dream and explore the unknown. Valinor Hills is an important place on Mars where a helicopter, Ingenuity, completed its mission. This is part of a larger effort to study Mars and prepare for human exploration. Ingenuity proved that flight is possible in Mars's thin atmosphere, sparking interest and discussion about space exploration. The mission showcases the power of teamwork and the spirit of adventure. Naming this place after a storybook city blends dreams with space travel, urging us to dream and explore. The story is amazing. Discovering the City of Light beyond Earth's realm. Before we dive in too deep, let's take a step back and think about the recent fuss over a picture that's said to be taken by the famous Hubble Space Telescope. This picture has got some people really excited, with some saying it's as big of a deal as if we had found the entrance to heaven itself. Ever since humans first walked on the moon, NASA has brought together some of the brightest people, like scientists, astronomers, and researchers. They've built spaceships that have explored all around our space neighborhood, looking into the huge mysteries of the universe. Their hard work has led to some really amazing discoveries. But now, they've found something that some people say could change everything we know about our existence. Sounds a bit too dramatic, right? This particular photo, which seems to have leaked from NASA's secret files, has suddenly popped up again and is causing a lot of people to talk. The picture was taken on December 26, 1994, and it supposedly shows something so surprising that it left even NASA's experienced team in shock. According to the story, the Hubble Telescope caught a picture of a huge, bright city floating in space, a sight so unexpected it seemed to surprise even those at NASA, who are used to handling surprises, letting the picture get out to the public before it could be checked over properly. The plot thickens as we learn that the US government, trying to keep the growing excitement under control, decided to make these images top secret as fast as possible, but it was too late. The secret was already out. This was thanks to a clever photographer at Ellington Airfield who got the pictures and shared them. These images, showing space filled with structures that look a lot like what we have on Earth, buildings, columns, caves, and more, now had people all over the world talking. Then comes Ken Wilson, a professor from the University of Florida. With just a simple magnifying glass and a lot of curiosity, he he decided to take a closer look at one of the pictures, especially at a strange, blurry spot. What he found was intriguing. The spot couldn't just be ignored as a mistake in transmission or a trick of light from the telescope. This called for a deeper look. NASA, sparked into action by Wilson's initial findings, quickly decided to aim the Hubble Telescope back at this mysterious part of space in the highest resolution they could. The anticipation was intense as the scientists waited for the new image. The detail was startling when it finally appeared on a big projection screen. The once blurry spot was now clear, showing structures that gave off a light of their own, much like a city. Dubbed rather presumptuously as the City of God, this enigmatic construct captured the human imagination, fueling wild speculations and borderline fantastical theories. The mainstream narrative, eagerly lapped up by the masses, painted this city as a celestial paradise, a heavenly abode for souls that had shed their mortal coils. This narrative was further spiced up by suggestions from some over-enthusiastic individuals at NASA who ventured into the realms of the afterlife with their theories. But let's take a step back and eye these proclamations with a healthy dose of skepticism. After all, when did the final frontier turn into a setting straight out of a storybook, with tales that seem to skate on the thin ice of credulity? However, as the Hubble telescope continued to peer into the depths of space, it unearthed details that piqued the scientific community's interest. The City of God wasn't merely a static fixture in the cosmic landscape. It exhibited motion, adhering to the grand orchestration of the universe as outlined by the Big Bang theory. Yet, the intrigue didn't stop there. The manner of its movement suggested an extraordinary phenomenon. It wasn't the universe that was expanding away from us, but rather, it seemed as though Earth itself was drifting away from this divine metropolis, positing the city as a potential epicenter of the universe. Computer models were employed to substantiate this mind-bending hypothesis, demonstrating how galaxies seem to shy away from this celestial city. Now let's learn the universe mixes science and old tales, which will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about space. The hidden truth behind NASA's angelic encounter. The deeper the dive into the mysteries of the City of God, the more it appeared to be a cosmic conundrum, a celestial puzzle box whose every revealed secret only led to more questions. It beckoned the scientific community and the curious alike to reconsider the boundaries of our understanding, igniting a spark of curiosity about what else might lurk beyond the veil of the known universe. Yet whispers of NASA's attempts to shroud this discovery in secrecy added a layer of intrigue and, let's admit, a dash of conspiracy to the entire narrative. The rationale behind such an alleged cover-up was murky at best, igniting speculations about the potential repercussions of unveiling such a find. Could the revelation of such a cosmic marvel truly send the world into a spiral of panic? Or is this notion a tad too dramatic, a bit too steeped in the love for a good cover-up story? Upon closer examination, the image itself seemed to defy conventional explanations. Structures that hinted at architectural intentionality, towers, domes, and what could very well be a watchtower, challenged the idea that this was a mere cosmic coincidence. The city's peculiar geography and the discernible outlines of its buildings invited skepticism about the natural origins of such formations. Imagine the excitement and surprise when the science of studying stars and planets meets the stories of gods and angels from old tales, especially when the empty, silent space is suddenly filled with stories of magical beings from above. Let's dive deeper into this interesting story, okay? We've heard that these magical creatures, often called angels, were first thought to be a new group of stars by those who eagerly used their telescopes to explore the sky. They saw bright, colorful lights in the dark space, something that would definitely make anyone look twice. But to think these unusual sights in the sky are actually beings with wings and glowing circles above their heads, that really requires believing in something without seeing it first. NASA, with its incredible knowledge and the huge amount of money it spends, like the whopping $1.5 billion on the Hubble Telescope, has said these beings appear in a bright orange color. They've captured images of these creatures dancing around an old group of stars known as NGC 3532. presenting a scene that challenges our minds more than the way light bends around a black hole. But hold on, there's even more to this story. These are not the small, cute angels you might imagine. Instead, these angels are described as being very tall, about 50 feet high, with wings as large as those of planes, and they even have glowing circles around their heads for extra effect. Just talking about them could inspire a whole new era of art if the story wasn't so hard to believe. It seems they were very happy to be photographed, sharing smiles with each other like kids who know a secret, with the whole universe as their unsuspecting audience. This idea, filled with human-like happiness, suggests they were as excited to see us as we were puzzled to see them. It's a picture perfect for sending as a postcard from the afterlife, assuming such a place exists. But this isn't the first time these heavenly beings have made an unexpected appearance. A story from someone who left their country during the Cold War tells us about Soviet astronauts seeing something similar, suggesting that the sky might be quite full of these friendly watchers. The story almost sounds like a huge secret, with hints that governments might soon share the truth about these heavenly beings watching over us. Then, consider how the public found out about this, right after Christmas in 1994. The timing couldn't have been better, playing on our feelings of wonder and openness to miracles after the holiday season. It's as if the story was made to play on our emotions, making us more ready to believe in something amazing during a time of happiness and reflection. So, revealing this wasn't just about sharing a scientific finding, but was done in a way to spark our imaginations, mixing the ideas of science fiction and religious stories into something that makes us both wonder and doubt. Still, we're left wondering if this sighting of celestial beings is a real look into the mysteries of the universe, or just a well-told story meant to make us think and talk. The story skillfully walks the line between reality and imagination, between what we see and what we can't see, encouraging us to not only question what we believe, but also why we believe it. In the big picture, whether NASA has really found a glimpse of heaven or just a story we want to believe is true, the story has achieved its goal. It has us all looking up at the sky, full of wonder and maybe even hoping to see something divine in the vast universe above. The image, heralded by some as a scientific marvel, turned out to be nothing more than a cleverly crafted piece of digital artistry. The supposed scientific astonishment was a ruse, a narrative meticulously stitched together to peddle a religious fable across the digital expanse. The artwork, a brainchild of Adam Ferris, employed a pixel sorting technique on Hubble images, turning the mundane celestial into divine. Ferris, who started with an authentic image of Messier 17, also known as the Swan Nebula, manipulated pixels to conjure the illusion of the divine gates. There was no pretense of legitimacy from Ferris's end, yet the artwork was hijacked by opportunists eager to weave the Heaven's Gate tale. Now let's find stories of cleverness and creativity, learning not all that glitters in the sky is holy. Debunking the Heavenly City photograph. Parallel to this, the image found a precursor in a story published by the Weekly World News under the title Heaven Photographed by Hubble Telescope. Despite the publication's reputation for its outlandish stories, ranging from human bat hybrids to alien lineage revelations, this particular narrative managed to ensnare the collective imagination when it was rehashed online in 2009. Anchored in a flimsy pretext of truth, the story exploited Hubble's technological triumphs, post-mirror defect corrections, to spin a tale of a celestial city glimpsed at the universe's edge. Presented in monochrome, this city, or perhaps a mansion perched on an idyllic hill, was set against a star-dotted void, its borders fringed with beams of light that reached out into the cosmos at peculiar angles. These radiant tendrils aimed to enhance the ethereal allure of the city, yet to the discerning eye, they betrayed the image's fabrications. Critics pointed out the anomalies in the light spikes, arguing that genuine celestial imagery, as captured by Hubble or its successor, the James Webb Space Telescope, exhibit distinct patterns of diffraction spikes. Diffraction spikes, a hallmark of mirror-based telescopes, arise from light's interaction with the telescope's components, specifically the primary mirror and its supporting struts. These spikes, while a common feature in images of bright celestial bodies vary between telescopes due to structural differences. In expansive, nebulous objects, this distortion is negligible, lost in the cosmic grandeur. However, when the telescope's gaze fixes on a star, the amassed brightness accentuates these spikes, creating a signature pattern unique to the instrument's architecture. These are mere artifacts, not characteristics of the celestial bodies observed, serving as a telltale sign of the image's origins. This understanding allows connoisseurs of astrophotography to discern the authenticity of images purportedly captured by these celestial sentinels. This story, as unbelievable as a TV commercial claiming you can stay young forever, starts with a very bold statement. It's like something out of a sci-fi book, where you can't tell the difference between what's up in the sky and what's down here on Earth because everything's mixed up like a photo that didn't come out right. The story gets more interesting with a particular photo that has so many strange things in it, you'd think anyone could spot them from miles away, just by looking up. We have this photo that's so hard to see clearly, it's as if it's trying to show us the mythical city of New Jerusalem. If you ever doubted anything, this photo would be why. The story tells us about Dr. Masson, a daring scientist who turned into a space thief, sneaking this photo out of NASA's treasure chest of space images. This tale wants us to believe that this photo, supposedly taken far above our atmosphere, is proof of a heavenly city. But it makes you wonder, if this photo is really from out there, why does it feel like it's hiding more secrets than a mystery book you read late into the night? But wait, there's more. We're supposed to think this photo, with stars glittering around it, shows a heavenly city, unless, of course, it was just taken in someone's backyard with a really good telescope. The people holding on to this secret, Dr. Masson and some NASA scientists, are as hard to reach as the lost city of Atlantis, leaving us to guess and wonder about what's really going on. Next comes a side story about the Hubble Space Telescope, our window to the stars, which got a big upgrade in December 1993. We hear exciting stories from the Weekly World News that right after it got fixed, it started sending back pictures from space. But there's a little mix-up with the dates, because NASA says we didn't see those pictures until January 1994. This might not be a huge deal, but it does make the story even more interesting. And then, Weekly World News, a paper more famous for making things up than telling the truth, is where this space photo first showed up. It started all kinds of talks and debates that, unsurprisingly, didn't lead anywhere. On the 13th of January 1994, NASA generously opened a window for everyone around the globe to look through the Hubble Space Telescope, which had just been fixed. They shared a collection of pictures that were stunningly beautiful to anyone who liked such things. The images were crystal clear, showing off what humans can achieve, or, you might say, it showed how much money had to be spent to correct a huge mistake. Suddenly, the Hubble Telescope was doing exactly what it was meant to do. It was like a clear window into outer space, free of any marks or blurs. As we continued to explore space, the mission of the Hubble started to feel more like it was about fulfilling an old dream of humanity, rather than just doing science. It was like we were searching for a magical place in the stars, a home in heaven. When we found structures around a star that looked like ladders, it made people think of a magical city floating in space, kind of like the mythical City of God people have dreamed about. While we haven't found a real stairway to heaven, these space structures look a lot like the ancient stories we've told, set against the backdrop of the night sky. You see, space reveals surprises that remind us of godly cities, pushing us to question further the transformative tale of the Red Rectangle Nebula. The Red Rectangle Nebula, also known as HD 44179, caught everyone's interest, not because of what it is, a cloud of dust and gas, but because of the story it seemed to tell. It got its name from its unique shape and color as we see it from Earth. But the Hubble Telescope, far above the distortions of Earth's atmosphere, showed us it's much more complex than that. It told us a story filled with details and wonders that remind us of tales about magical cities. This nebula, with its ladder-like patterns, feels more like a curiosity than a huge space wonder. It's like looking at a set of elaborate wine glasses lined up with their edges touching, filled with the universe's essence. These patterns, described as ladders to the stars, make us think not just about how the universe works, but also about the stories we tell about it. Despite first seeming like a simple shape, the red rectangle surprised us by showing an X-shaped structure. This goes beyond our simple descriptions. It's like the mythical city of God, making us rethink what we thought we knew about how things are arranged in space. These surprises encourage scientists to keep questioning and updating what they know, showing us a universe that enjoys surprising us. At the center of the red rectangle, similar to the mythical city, there's a star going through the end of its life. This process shapes the space around it into a beautiful spectacle. This cycle of material being released into space shows us how dynamic and constantly changing the universe is, similar to the stories told about the divine city. These events, though different, point to a deep connection in the universe, a place full of mysteries we're yet to solve. Floating just outside Earth's atmosphere, in a space untouched by the common problems of Earth's air, the Hubble Telescope enjoys a special, though lonely, life. Roughly every 97 minutes, it makes its way around Earth, tasked with the important job of capturing very clear, high-quality pictures and detailed analyses of space, something telescopes on the ground can only wish for. This unique satellite avoids the blurring effects of Earth's atmosphere that bother other telescopes, giving us images of space with a level of detail that is truly amazing. Despite its impressive abilities, Hubble is somewhat modest in appearance, its mirror smaller than those found in the biggest observatories on Earth. This underdog, with its smart design and a bit of technological magic, competes with much larger telescopes, some of which have mirrors up to 20 times bigger. It proves what human determination and engineering skills can achieve, making the Hubble not just any telescope, but a symbol of our dreams to explore space. Getting time to use the Hubble telescope is like winning a very competitive academic prize. Astronomers from all over the world are constantly trying to get access to this rare and valuable resource. It's like a tense game where each scientist bets on the chance to discover new things about the deepest parts of the universe. Hubble's use is carefully planned down to the minute, in a complex dance of science and planning, to make sure every second it operates is used to uncover the secrets of space. At the center of this sophisticated system are its scientific instruments, each with a specific purpose and function. Hubble can capture the stunning beauty of space and break down starlight into its basic colors, handling its instruments with the skill of an expert. It looks into places we can't see with our eyes alone, capturing images in infrared and ultraviolet that reveal secrets of space. This watchful guardian of the sky is powered by an array of high-tech gadgets. Solar panels gather sunlight, turning it into electricity, while gyroscopes and star trackers keep Hubble's gaze steady, determined to uncover the universe's mysteries. It's like an orchestra of science and technology, with each part playing a role to keep Hubble stable and focused, no matter how long it takes. But the amazing discoveries Hubble makes don't get back to Earth on their own. They are sent through a complex network of satellites and ground stations, traveling from the deserts of New Mexico to the data centers in Munich. This shows the incredible power of communication and teamwork, connecting different parts of the world in the pursuit of knowledge. At the heart of this effort is a spirit of international cooperation, with NASA and the European Space Agency, ESA, working together, crossing borders. It's a coming together of minds and resources, with European scientists playing a crucial role, their findings deepening our understanding of space. Its contributions are more than just adding to our knowledge of space. They represent our endless drive to explore, to learn, to connect. As we look further into the unknown, Hubble shows what we can do when we aim beyond our planet, shedding light on the universe's mysteries with each new observation. However, behind the excitement of discovery and the praise for international teamwork, there's a more thoughtful side to Hubble's story. Despite its amazing achievements, Hubble also reminds us of our own limits. Its stunning findings, while broadening our knowledge, also highlight how much we don't know. Every new discovery raises more questions, and each picture is a reminder of the vast space out there we're yet to understand. As much as Hubble is a tool for discovery, it also represents our ongoing quest to comprehend the incomprehensible, to find our place in the vast universe. In this way, Hubble is more than a telescope. It's a mirror showing both our greatest successes and our deepest questions as we continue to look into the darkness, searching for answers that always seem just out of reach. New finds by the Hubble Telescope solve space puzzles, yet reveal there's much more to discover. A tale of two agencies, united in the quest for stellar truth. This telescope performs an elegant dance 325 miles above our planet. It's positioned well above the layers of Earth's atmosphere that can throw fits, making it like it has a VIP seat to the universe, without any of the fuzziness that the air on Earth can cause. This special spot in space lets Hubble take really clear pictures of the universe's beauty, something that telescopes on the ground can only wish for. With its advanced tools, Hubble goes on missions to watch over various space events, ranging from collisions in our solar system's neighborhood to looking at distant cities of stars where new stars are being born. These events are from a time when the universe was just starting out, not even 3% of its current age. The Hubble Space Telescope is a massive success in our quest to explore the stars and beyond, giving us clear pictures and helping us learn more about how the universe works. It was sent into space around our planet by NASA on April 24, 1990, and has since become a very important tool for space experts all over the world. Because it is in space, Hubble can take very sharp pictures without Earth's air making them fuzzy. This has led to new discoveries and expanded our understanding of space. Hubble has done a lot for science. It has shown us how stars and planets start, what galaxies are made of, and even given us clues about dark matter, which is a big, mysterious part of the universe. One of its biggest achievements is helping to figure out how old the universe is. It supported the Big Bang theory by looking at very far away exploding stars, helping scientists see that the universe is getting bigger, faster over time. This was so important that it contributed to winning the Nobel Prize in Physics in 2011. But getting these results wasn't easy. At first, the pictures Hubble sent back were not clear because of a mistake in its main mirror. In 1993, astronauts went on a special mission to fix this problem, showing how clever and resourceful people can be when it comes to working in space. This repair made Hubble even better at taking beautiful and clear pictures of space. Hubble has also touched our culture and led to new technologies. Its amazing pictures have inspired movies, songs, art, and even fashion. Some of the technology made for Hubble is now used here on Earth, like in medical imaging. For example, the way Hubble's mirror was made smooth is now helping doctors find breast cancer earlier, which shows how exploring space can help us in everyday life. Additionally, Hubble's ability to look at tiny parts of the sky for a long time has shown us that there are billions of galaxies out there, each with billions of stars. This makes us realize how big the universe is, and that our galaxy is just one of many. These views have changed how we see our place in the universe, making it clear that there is so much more out there than we ever imagined. Through its work, Hubble has made a huge mark on science, with over 1.5 million things it has looked at and more than 15,000 studies published using its data. It has made us rethink some of our ideas about the universe and ask new questions about everything from the stars to our own existence. It's crucial to keep in mind that the tale of the Hubble telescope is rich with the bold efforts of people, numerous technical challenges, and significant inquiries regarding our very existence. The Hubble hasn't merely provided us with straightforward answers. Instead, it has added layers of complexity to our understanding of the universe. This has brought both happiness and challenges to those who study the stars. The way Hubble has been able to uncover unexpected turns and twists in the narrative of the cosmos has profoundly altered how we view the universe, introducing us to new wonders and mysteries. As a result, Our perception of the cosmos has transformed, resembling more of an adventure into unknown territories rather than a simple, clear-cut path. This shift in perspective, from seeing the universe as a straightforward map to viewing it as a journey filled with surprises and discoveries, underscores the significant impact Hubble has had on our quest to understand the vastness of space and our place within it. As we traverse the cosmos with Hubble, we ponder, has it brought us nearer to the cosmos's secrets or deepened its enigmas? For more cosmic inquiries, like, share, and subscribe. What do you think?